This is my Occam's razor for getting a workout out of like the least amount of time and getting what you need out of it. Because it doesn't take a whole lot of time to get like what you need. And the first thing to know is what you need is not to lose weight with an exercise. You're wasting your time if you want to go from one body type to another with exercise. If you want to do that, I'd say before you do any of that stuff, a prerequisite for even starting this thing is to get your diet straight and to get a good posture and to work on your stress management and work on your mobility, and then you can move on to this thing, which is 80-20 exercise, which helps you get stronger and potentially bigger in a very little amount of effort and time. There's 7 categories to keep things simple, and the categories can include a whole lot of different types of exercises, but this is how I'm thinking about it so that I can manipulate it to however I need it to be. So here are the 7 categories. We have horizontal arm push-pull, we can explain more about that, vertical arm push-pull, compound legs, sprint, and core. I, about a week and a half ago, already did vertical push, pull, and horizontal pull max outs, and now I'm ready to do another set of max outs today, and that is going to be horizontal push, compound legs, and core. First is the horizontal push. This is gonna clarify what we mean by push-pull and the horizontal and the vertical things. Horizontal push is pretty simple. You're just doing a push-up, going push horizontally from my body anyways. See, now I'm horizontal. So here's how you max out. Here's the mindset of maxing out. The movements are slow and deliberate. 5 seconds up, 5 seconds up, 5 seconds down. You're not going to exhaustion, you're going to you hit a wall. So you hit a limit, and then you're going to hold. You're gonna stay in that position, just existing in this state of weakness that you have discovered, and you try to hold that for at least 5 seconds, pushing and pushing and not moving a millimeter, sitting in that like humanity and that weakness. And then the structure of this workout will be you don't do any more than 3 max outs per session, and each max out ideally only has 2 sets, one to warm up and the other to finish your max out, where you just can't go any further on a thing. You end up not being totally exhausted, like you feel like you can do more, but that's all you need. And these workouts should be spread out pretty far. Like, you shouldn't repeat the same max out exercise except for maybe over a week and a half at a time. And after you're done maxing out, the real work starts, which is to eat and rest, but not in a like lazying around place. You got to get the calories and the protein in afterwards. Each max out will have 2 sets, and ideally you're looking for a sweet spot that is just the right exercise, just the right weight and work, that you could do 1 set of maybe 6 or 7 goes at it, and then you take a 3-minute break and then get right to it and do another set that maybe you get 6 or 7, but one of those you totally can't use that muscle to push or pull anymore, and you just hold, and that's why you were doing this whole exercise in the first place, is to get to that moment and then sit in it. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes, let's go to the next one. Ready? Next is compound leg movement, basically a squat. Although one squat with both feet is going to take like half a day to max out, so I'm just going to do pistol squats. And, that's part of the flexibility of it. I'll probably only be able to do 3 or 4 pistol squats at a time, and so I'll actually be bracing so I can get like a good exercise with it. Right? Okay, last workout, core. This time I'm going to do a torture twist.
Yep.
That was my like posture.
Looks good to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, I don't know what the adjustment you just made was, but maybe move your neck back a little. That seemed to be good.
For now, we're just going to give a quick example of the categories we didn't cover. My hand's all shaky because I've been maxing out. Let's see a vertical push option. Hello. So, vertical push. He's using his arms vertically above head to get a push. Excellent. How about a
Pull.
Pulling horizontally from the body. Nailed it. Vertical pull. The ubiquitous pull up, of course.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, so the sprint is the last category, and I'm not going to do it for maybe the next couple of days until I restart the whole cycle again, doing each of those without repeating next time. So the sprint that I like to do, it's self-explanatory, but the one that I prefer right now for that category is the 1 minute sprint, where I get running and then I run as hard as I can for 20 seconds and then take 10 seconds and jog, and then for another 20 seconds run as hard as I can, 10 seconds and jog, another 20 seconds as hard as I can until after those 3 sessions of 20 minutes of running as hard as you can with the little breaks, you've been running for full sprint for 1 minute and you're done, and that's a max out in my book. So that's it. The kind of bare minimum exercise that doesn't feel like exercise. You get to find out your human limit, and you get to have the real purpose of exercise, which I think is not to get less fat, but it's to help your mind grow and learn better. It's to alleviate depression and have an outlet, and to have some good self-confidence. I'm going to confidently go eat this banh mi sandwich after this.